Welcome to HUNTER Theory. Chrollo Lucilfer, the leader of the Phantom Troop, is popular for his ability and good looks. He also reappeared in the Dark Continent arc with other members of the Phantom Troop, and many people are looking forward to seeing how he will perform in the future. His battle with Hisoka in the Heavens Arena has made him an even more attractive character with his high level of ability and the depth of his capabilities. We have a video summarizing Chrollo's characteristics and Chrollo vs Hisoka in most easy to understand, and we have included the URL in the overview section. We would be happy if you could watch them as well. This time, we would like to consider Chrollo's multiple personalities and the theory that he is from the Zulic family. 1. Multiple personality theory. A theory has emerged that Chrollo may actually have multiple personalities. Chrollo's appearance and personality change depending on the scene in which he appears, and it sometimes feels as if he is a completely different character. When he is working as a bandit in the York New City arc, his expression hardly changes at all and he even looks intimidating. Especially when he was kidnapped by Kurapika and taken hostage, he was very nonchalant and even provoked Kurapika by saying, "There's nothing to say to you." On the other hand, when he was in contact with Neon, he became a much more emotional character. When Neon read his fortune, he was moved to tears when he read, "A precious moon is lost," a sentence that reminded Uvajin's death, and he also made jokes and talked light-heartedly, which brought closer to Neon. This is a transformation that makes it hard to believe that this is the same person who was provoking Kurapika. There is a possibility that he is acting to take away Neon's ability, but there is no need to cry if he just wants to take away Neon's ability, and there are many other ways to do it, such as kidnapping Neon and stealing her ability. When Gon asked, "How can you kill people who have nothing to do with you?" in York New City, he is ruthless as when he provokes Kurapika and says, "I don't much like to talk about my motives." But surprisingly, or rather, as I expected, the reason is the key to understanding myself. He makes statements like he doesn't know who he is. When he fought Hisoka in the Heavens Arena, he was calm, but even in the midst of battle, he often smiles, giving the impression of being more mild-mannered than his calm and collected character in the York New City. After the question and answer with Hisoka, he says, "Humans are so very interesting," as if he is not a normal human being. When Chrollo was explaining the rules of the Phantom Troop to the members when the group was formed, Maki looked at him and wondered, "Is that Chrollo?" Is there any situation in which Maki, an early member of Troop, would wonder, "Is that Chrollo?" Chrollo's personality and appearance at that time were so different that Maki could not help but suspect that he was a different person. Next, Chrollo's Nen type is specialization. It is said that the trait is usually inherited. Growing up under special circumstances can have an effect on it as well. I think multiple personalities are special circumstances enough. Thus, there are many points in the work that suggest multiple personalities. Then, why did Chrollo have multiple personalities? There are many possibilities, but in this video, we would like to explore the possibility that Chrollo was abandoned by his family in Meteor City, and that he created multiple personalities in order to seal his past memories and protect his own mind. In the videotape scene that appeared in Chrollo's recollection, in the beginning, "We just wanted." I think that what he wanted was not a thing, but a family, and the Phantom Troop was created for the love of family. Hisoka's statement, "The leader sells everything after first reveling in the spoils," suggests that the act of stealing is the goal rather than the object itself. In addition, the target items are all difficult to obtain, such as Scarlet Eyes and Greed Island software. It can be said that they are building trust and solidarity by achieving their goals together. Chrollo's words, "When the legs are more important than the head. If I die, someone else will take over," shows how much he cares about the survival of the troop. Chrollo, who was abandoned by his family, may have lost his memory due to a great shock and tried to supplement what he lost by creating a family called the Phantom Troop. 2. The Zulic family theory. The original family of the aforementioned Chrollo can also be considered the Zulic family. The first reason is the external features and nen types. The Zulic family is said to have a law of hair color and nen types. Zeno, Silva and Killua with silver hair are transmutation, and Kikyo, Urumi, Miluki and Kaluto with black hair are manipulation. And if we assume that Chrollo is from the Zulic family, then he has inherited Kikyo's characteristics because of his black hair. Chrollo is a specialization, but it is manipulation and conjuration that are most likely to change to specialization in the future. In other words, Chrollo was originally a manipulation, but he may have changed to specialization after becoming a multiple personality and experiencing the harsh life in Meteor City. Kaluto's movement is also a reason to connect Chrollo and the Zulic family. Kaluto of the Zulic family joined the Phantom Troop to get his brother back, as he says, "I want to get my brother back." Kaluto's brother is Urumi, Miluki, Killua and Aluka. Normally, it would be one of them who is the older brother. However, looking at Kaluto's words and actions after joining the troop, it is possible that his brother is referring to Chrollo. For example, when Kaluto was unable to follow the high-speed attack and defense of squadron leaders Zazen and Phaeton in the Chimera Ant arc, he regretted his lack of recognition and said, "I thought I'd rise quickly in their ranks." In the Japanese version of the line, he says, "I thought I'd be number 2 in no time." Why number 2? It can be taken as meaning that, I will never be number 1, but I can be number 2, but it can also be taken as meaning, to be number 2 itself is my goal. I think it is because he thinks that number 2 is the closest to number 1 Chrollo. Silva, the head of the Zulic family, can also connect the Zulic family and Chrollo by his words and actions. When Killua leaves the Zulic family with Gon and the others, Silva predicts that Killua will return to the Zulic family and says, "He is, after all, my son." This could be taken to mean that Killua is destined to return to his assassination business, but it could also be taken to mean that there is another person who is not his son and that person has not returned. Silva also advises Killua to stay away from the troop. This could be simply because it is dangerous, but if Chrollo is the Zulic family, it could also be because he might break the Zulic family's only rule, don't kill your family. Silva fought Chrollo 3 years ago. Looking back on the fight, Silva blurted out, "The pay wasn't worth it." If Chrollo is the Zulic family, it is not surprising that he felt it was not worth it to have to fight his own people. On the other hand, Silva and Zeno are fighting Chrollo again at the request of the 10 Dons. This seems to contradict the rule of not killing family members, but I wonder if Silva really wanted to kill Chrollo at this time. Even though Chrollo is strong, it seems strange that he and Zeno, a professional assassin, could not finish him off. This battle ended with Urumi assassinating 10 Dons at Chrollo's request, and Silva and Zeno backing down because they lost their client and no longer needed to target Chrollo. However, Silva must have known that Urumi had received a request to assassinate 10 Dons. Since not only Urumi but also Kaluto and Maha participated in the assassination of 10 Dons, it is natural to assume that Silva and Zeno also knew about it. If Silva knew that 10 Dons was going to be taken care of, it would be quite possible for him to buy time and avoid killing Chrollo. For these reasons, the theory that Chrollo is from the Zulic family may be possible. If we combine this theory with the multiple personality theory, it is possible that Chrollo is the child of Kikyo, who is said to be from Meteor City, and that although he became a member of the Zulic family with Kikyo, he was abandoned in Meteor City for some reason and formed multiple personalities to seal his past memories and protect his own mind. And when Silva was asked to assassinate the Phantom Troop 3 years ago, he confronted Chrollo and realized that he was his son and thought of bringing him back, but he found out that Chrollo had lost his memories and he has a new family called the Phantom Troop. Silva may be watching over Chrollo, wishing for his happiness. These are my thoughts on is Chrollo the son of Silva. Do you agree with this theory? If you have any other comments or opinions about this video, I would be very happy to hear them in the comments section. Thank you for watching the video till the end. To all Hunter x Hunter fans, let's continue to enjoy Hunter x Hunter together. I will continue to put up more videos, so please click the good button and subscribe to my channel. See you again in the next video. Ciao!